Hello everybody, welcome to Saturday's live tarot reading. I hope that everybody is doing great. Haunton, you've got bed of roses into your mind and you just can't get rid of it. What happened? Were you thinking about Elizabetha, who likes traditional things? Let's go and see Eki. Hello to Lilith and Haunton. Anastasia also. Hello, my beautiful. Lax also. Thank you, sweetie. I will be in PayPal in a few moments. I am going to start off over here with Eki, Jasmine, and Paula. So let's go for it, guys. We would like notes. We would like the blunt deck. Absolutely. Let's go for it. And here we go. You say that is going to be a song for your... Yes! All right, let's go with a blunt deck. And voila. Yeah, I know, Haunton. It just kind of resonates, you know. That romantic bed of roses along with those messages we got last night. It's just kind of all computes, I have to say. Yes. Let's go over here. Hello, Paula. I have seen the future with you and I want you by my side. I also want you to know that I know that we will be together. I am waiting for us to both be ready. I'm going to get some help. I know that I do need to. I regret some choices that I have made. I am kind of worried. Have you moved on? The tiny little square one. Yes, let's go for it. All right. Tiny square one. Definitely. I know, Lilith. It just makes so much sense. All right. You are absolutely so good to me, Eki. I am waiting for the right time. Please do forgive me. I am so lost without you. I want to kiss you. Please never give up on us. You are never very far from my mind. And the truthful deck. Yes, the truthful deck. Actually, I'm going to go and see the white rose one first. Then I'll go see... no, actually, the white rose is going to be the last. We have the butterfly deck. Over here. And we have the truthful deck and the little white deck. Okay, so let's go with the truthful deck. Truthful deck, Ace of Cups, wanting beginnings with you. Also, I want to start a family with you, but now is not quite the right time. I am also wondering over here, or actually I want to tell you that I'm absolutely in love with you, and I need you to listen to your heart. Hello, my beautiful Patricia. You want all the juicy before and after, and started with outdoors and activities, and then inside. So I know, sweetie. I got some of your messages, Patricia, and then I started reading some when I was at my at Anel's horse riding lessons, and then, well, the class ended, so I stopped and I started again later on. And I thought, no, I gotta do this with all my concentration, so I still have to read it completely. I know that there were many different parts, and I just think you're hilarious. I think it's all good. Okay, let's go see. I would like to make a post about you, Eki. I want you to know that I do love you. Yeah, no prayer hands, right? I really do need you. I want you to know that I am coming back. Hello, my beautiful Karen. Nice to see you. Let's go with a little white one, and we're going to finish up with the white roses. So here we go. You are still the only one that I want. I'm going through the dark night of the soul right now. The pain of losing you haunts me day and night. I know that I need to apologize. I just have problems. I can't handle what I'm feeling right now. And I have never loved anyone the way that I love you. And let's finish it up with the white roses. And here we go. White roses. The passion that I have for you is never going to go away. Never, ever, ever. I wonder if you think that I'm handsome. I'm not used to being with somebody as amazing as you are. I love seeing the warmth in your eyes every time you look at me. And I do really wish you the very best. I wish that I would have been able to tell you that into the past. And let's go with our last one. One last one. I reject everyone's attention because all I want is you. Eki, sending you so much love, sweetie. Let's go and see Jasmine. Hold on. Let's do that. Let's delete that. And here we go. So, Jasmine. All right, Jasmine, be careful with the amount of questions into your readings, okay? 2 or 3 maximum, please. Let's go for it. Where are you going to be meeting them? Let's go see. I feel like you're going to be meeting them where you work, and you might meet 1 or 2 of them into your dance lessons. Beautiful. And the wine and appetizers events in the Italian place. May get a glimpse and description of him. Is there anything you should know about him too? Yes, we've already done the glimpse, and I don't feel like you're actually going to be meeting them at that place in particular. But they are fairly tall. They do have dark eyes. They do have dark hair. They do have brown eyes. They're about 5'9", maybe 5'10", sweetie. But they are not going to be at that place. It is not then that you're going to be meeting them. I don't feel like you're actually meeting this person until somewhere around the end of the year, sweetie. Let's go see. Yeah, I kind of feel like you have a lot of unanswered questions and answers with why, and this is why you're not really, this is why actually it is bothering you. I feel like the fact that you have learned not too long ago that he is no longer, having any problems whatsoever with you. He has kind of let go. It's been about 3-4 days since you asked me that question, and that would correspond pretty much to the amount of time where you're starting to have dreams. It's almost as if you would like him to be bothered by all of this to try to give you some type of belonging or some type of, I'm going to say karma in some type of way over here, sweetie. So this is why. Yes. As for number 4, it is a place 1, sweetie. It is place 1. And after you finish paying your nail school debt on the 15th and apply to take state tests, will you get your temporary practice permit by applying? I feel as though you're really, really quite worried about all of this. Beautiful. I do believe that it is going to be offered to you. So I do believe that you are going to be able to get that, sweetie. So that is a yes. Yes, Jasmine, usually it's 1 question, sweetie. You have like 5 of them. Beautiful. So just be careful with that, okay? Thank you, sweetie. Cancerian Queen, hello and thank you very much. Ling the Aries, welcome to the channel. Thank you, sweetie. And hello, my beautiful Laura. How are you doing tonight, sweetie? Let me go and see before I move on over to our dear friend over here, Paula. I'm going to go and see Anastasia. So Anastasia is up next, followed by Lex. Here we go, Anastasia. I cannot let go of you ever. You are my destiny. I do love you. You do feel like home to me. I want you to know that I miss you. And I'm starting to be into a much better headspace right now. And hello to everybody who is joining us tonight, guys. It is so nice to see you guys before my holidays. Let's go over here. I will, beautiful Paula. Do not worry. All right. You are always in my dreams. I regret my past mistakes, and I wish that I could have that beautiful chance with you soon. Let's move over here. There is no good reason for the way I act sometimes, and sometimes I do want to apologize. Sometimes I feel like I miss out on something good, and I don't want to lose you. Let's move on over to the little pink deck. You had a yes or no question. I didn't receive anything in PayPal, sweetie. Do you want to post me what your yes or no question is, sweetie? Wait, maybe. No, I do not have it. I don't have it here. If you do want to post it for me, beautiful Anastasia, most of the time, PayPal simply does not send me anything. So please do post it, beautiful. We need to do something fun together and break the ice. Receiving a text message from you simply brightens up my day. Hello, Vicky Licious. Nice to see you. Please be careful, people. Minimum donation of $5, please, and thank you. Let's continue. I can't open my heart to you right now. I still have wounds that haven't healed. I wear sometimes a false mask and I pretend not to care because I don't want you to see how really vulnerable I actually am. Oh, thank you, beautiful. Thank you, sweetie. In July, okay? They said that they hired you until February, but your current contract is only till the end of June. Let's go and see that, beautiful. Thank you for posting it, Anastasia. You were much quicker than PayPal. I was on my way to PayPal. I was. Let's go and see. So, here we go. A 2 of Pentacles followed on out. You know what? I do believe that it is going to be offered to you, sweetie. So I'm going to say a yes onto that one. I believe at this moment that they are planning to continue until February. Yes, sweetie. Thank you, beautiful Anastasia. Let's move on forward to Lex. Then I'm moving over to Paula, Patricia, and Karen. And hello, Annalyn. Nice to see you. Let's do that and let's go see what is CJ's thoughts and feelings today. What are CJ's thoughts and feelings today with you? I'm going to say today that we are feeling quite anxious. I don't feel as though the meeting up is going to be right away. I'm going to say within the following 4 to 5 days. I don't really feel that we're going to talk about the incident or anything whatsoever, sweetie. So I am going to say I feel like we're trying to not to talk about that incident because we don't really want to bring up the past. Why did he tell you to stop sending him messages? Because of the ex that he is with right now. If you send messages out, he kind of gets in trouble with the other if she knows that the messages are coming from you, because you are somewhat of a secret. He is bothered. He's not really bothered from them. Him living with the ex is actually bothersome, is what I'm getting. Not quite the same thing. Let me go and give you some messages over here, sweetie. No, it's all good, Anastasia. Not necessary, my beautiful. All is good. Thank you for reposting your question, my beautiful. I hope, Lex, that you never get tired of me. I want to know your insecurities towards me. I am always thinking about you. Where did you want to get married? Look at that, right? I am always missing you. I know, Lex, but he has a really complex situation. The main problem coming is the fact that he's living with the ex. If he was not living with the ex, he wouldn't be having all these problems, sweetie. It would be so much easier. That is truly where all of these problems are coming from. Let's go and see our dear friend Paula. A general reading, anything you need to know. How does Leo feel or think about you? What's on the mind? Ex-Sagittarius, and will she cheat on her? Well, let's go and see. All right. I'm getting for you over here, my beautiful Paula. What is it that you need to know? You need to know that Leo does love you, that Leo is trying to be as patient, trying to be somewhat independent, but at the same time trying to manifest that love, trying to manifest that being with you. At the same time, I still feel as though for you, there's a little bit of a struggle. I don't feel as though things are all that clear yet for you. You're still a little bit on guard. But onto her mind, it truly is about love. It truly is about moving on forward. And I feel like she really is happy that you guys are on your way towards that. So she's actually feeling quite content, although she knows that it's not always all that easy for you. And she kind of does feel that. What you need to know, nothing much in particular, other than the fact that she does feel that you're not entirely into that relationship like you used to be. So there seems to be some type of insecurities that are in there. Moving on over to our Five of Pentacles, our Ten of Swords. Is ex-Sagittarius happy with her girlfriend? I do believe that she is. Ultimately, there is a lot of abundance. There is a lot of love that is, within there. Is she going to cheat on her? For the moment, it is a no. Into the future, once they are married, most probably. But at the moment, it is a no. Into the future, somewhere maybe around the month of January or February, sweetie. So I want to know over here for Paula. Ex-Sagittarius, girlfriend. Is she happy with her girlfriend? That is a yes. Now, will there be cheating? She's getting married, I know, next June. And will they cheat on each other next year? Hello, Corpy. Nice to see you, and thank you. And I am getting a yes onto that one also, sweetie. So I'm definitely going to have to say over here, yes, there will be cheating, but they are happy at this moment. Patricia. Hello, Peachy. Nice to see you. Patricia, here we go. And let's go over here. Yeah, what happened, right? You want all the juicy details for 1-1 and 1-1 and after. Yeah, you started with the outdoor activities and then inside. So we want to know what exactly he was thinking about, right? How was he feeling about all of this? All right. Hold on. I'm going to take out... we're not yet into our 18 plus Saturday night, so I'm going to take out some YouTube friendly decks, let me put it that way, and let's go see how we're feeling about all of this. You feel like you were talking too much, right? Yeah. No. Well, maybe you were. I don't know. Let me go see. Oh, Vicky Licious, you go first, sweetie. Yeah, right, Lilith? Oh, here we go. Yeah, no. I have not put this 18 plus yet. No. So I am seeing over here, ultimately, yeah, Lilith is on guard now. And he wouldn't tell you, right, if he could. No, he's not going to tell you, seriously. Let's go see. No, I don't feel that whatsoever. Honestly, I do feel like he was really, really happy. I'm going to say that you did fulfill his thoughts and his energies and all of his desires, everything, sweetie. It was just absolutely perfect. There was nothing that you could really do more. Okay, yes, there was maybe a little bit talking, maybe a little bit too much. I kind of feel like he likes more, sounds and moans and, actual images than actual words. But that being said, if they're dirty words, he's all for it, Patricia. So I'm going to say hello, Reef, and hello, Bree. If it's going to be something that's kind of, dirty or vulgar, it's all good, sweetie. But if it's, something else, don't touch to it all that much, right? He just wanted more stuff and more pics. Definitely, he did. I know you're always ready, Lilith. He did. And you know what? I'm going to say, I kind of feel like he liked a little bit, and he would like, I'm not going to say a bad type. It is a very light type of, some type of bondage, BDSM going on over here, sweetie. So, yeah. You try going for a little bit of BDSM next time. Very light, nothing all that bad, right? Yes. And this is what I'm getting. So you did manage to satisfy him, sweetie. I don't think like it took all that much. I think that he was really, really happy about the whole thing. And I'm definitely going to have to say, you're going to have to do more of this. You're going to have to sending out more of these messages. He absolutely loves them. I would not do them maybe every day. Maybe I would do it every other day. Switch it on up and just go for it, sweetie. He's loving. This is a fantastic way to connect, to keep on connecting, to keep that connection nice and strong. And, ultimately, he's going to have so much desire. He's just going to have to come and see you. Hello, Randy. Nice to see you also. So I'm going to say what you did was most likely fantastic for you, and I'm going to say for him. But he's not ultimately going to tell you. Why? Because it is part of his vulnerability. If he tells you that he enjoyed this, he's making himself vulnerable to his desires and his wants and his needs and just really that beautiful passion that he has inside for you that he doesn't quite want to reveal yet. But you are definitely lighting up his fire, sweetie. Keep on going. It is perfect, Patricia. Let me go and see Karen into the meanwhile. Karen, the Truthful deck. Absolutely, sweetie. Truthful is this one. Here we go. He did. No, he did, Patricia. Yes. You and him, absolutely. But he's not going to quite tell you that. It was a yes. I'm going to say every single time, I think you did twice, right? Same thing for him onto his side, sweetie. And he's keeping those videos. He is. Yes, no, yes. Released, the whole thing. The C word, you've got it, sweetie. He was, yes. He was doing the exact same thing you were, Patricia. Definitely a yes. I'm getting over here for you, my beautiful Karen. I just dream and I wish for absolutely everything. I lie awake thinking about our future. I want that beautiful fresh start with you. I want you to know that I am open to compromise. I am absolutely sexually and physically addicted to you. And I also want you to know that, you know what? You're so beautiful. Why would you want me? Yes. Yes, Patricia, I am excited for you. I saw today that you were so excited by all of this, and I think it's just great. Honestly, I do. I think we kind of found the perfect key over here, sweetie. When I'm done the live, I'm going to send you a message, okay, Patricia? I did work onto an oracle card today, and I'm going to send you out a sexy message later, okay? Coming from him. I'll send it to your email, sweetie. All right, Karen, I decided, you didn't ask for it, but I decided I'm taking out the little white deck also. Here we go. So, hey, I agree with that, Reef. You go for it, sweetie. Give me time, Karen. Give me time. I want you to know that you are absolutely so perfect. I also want you to know that I do love you. I am starting to wake up. I'm starting to realize a lot of different things, and I ultimately need you to wait for me, please. Karen, sending you so much love, sweetie. Let me go see if you had anything else before I let you go so you don't have to wait, and you don't. Thank you for coming to see me tonight, Karen. Anna Lynn, what are Corey's Virgo's thoughts towards you, Virgo? He's a new guy that you met, right? Nice to see you, Anna Lynn. Let's go find that out. Thank you, beautiful Patricia. So I'm going to send you out, I will send you out a message later on, sweetie, on, well, I'll let you know. I'll send you an email when I'm done in about 2 hours. I am, Julie, I am. Thank you, sweetie. I finally have, luggage is all ready. The only thing I have left to do is to bring the dog to his hotel tomorrow, and then voila, all is done and all is ready, Julie. Yes, we are excited. Thank you, sweetie, for asking. How are you doing? Hello, Gabriel, and thank you, Bree. So, let's go and see for Annalyn. What are Corey's Virgo's intentions? You feel like he has other options, right? Yeah. I'm going to say, first of all, he is not interested in, he's not interested into a friendship. There's absolutely no doubt about that. I kind of feel like you're feeling this type of energy emanating from him because, wait, I'm just going to take out some more cards to come and validate this. What I'm seeing at this moment is that it's not necessarily that he has other options. I don't see any other options, but I feel as though he is quite insecure. He doesn't quite know what to do and is not really quite ready for that relationship. And this is where I feel that you think he has options because he's feeling a little bit more distant. But that is coming from the fact that he is interested in you, but doesn't necessarily want to commit to a relationship right now. And this is what I'm seeing. Page of Cups, our Four of Wands, followed by our Six of Swords in reverse, our Knight of Swords. He keeps thinking about different kind of ways that he can get close to you, different kind of ways that he can reach out to you, but doesn't quite know how to do so, and doesn't quite know how to do so because ultimately he's not ready for the committed relationship, which is why he's a little bit distant and giving you those off vibes that there might be somebody else, but there is nobody else here, sweetie. That being said, he is highly interested in you. There's absolutely no doubt about it. But I feel like we want to take it step by step. We don't really want to go, too quickly. We believe that there could be a future over here, within this relationship. But we're willing to work on it. We're willing to compromise. But we would just really want to take our time. So let's go see. Let me go and see that, Annalyn, okay? Ling the Aries, you are next. And my beautiful Laura, if you're somewhere here, I know that you donated, but I don't actually have your questions, my sweetie. So if you do want to leave me your question, please do so, okay? That is good, Annalyn. If you're in no rush, he's in no rush neither. It is absolutely perfect. What is coming your way, Annalyn? I feel like actually Once you actually start really dating and everything, I feel like within the following month, you're going to have more of a relationship. A commitment is actually coming on in. Other than that, I feel like you need to be assertive. I feel like you have a lot of progress. You're moving on forward. And I feel as though there is a man into your life who is quite dominant, somebody who is quite stern. It could be an employer. It's an older person. It could be your dad. Somebody is thinking of you. Somebody who kind of wants to give you some messages or kind of put you into a different direction. So just kind of watch out for that. Other than that, what's coming towards you is truly over here love that seems to be popping in. And I guess it's because you truly are giving him his space and his time. So within the following month, most likely this is coming towards you. My pleasure, beautiful Annalyn. Thank you, sweetie. And thank you, Julie. Let's go and see Ling the Aries. Ask intentions towards you. Is there a third person? Okay, let's go find it out. So I am with Ling the Aries. Cancerian Queen is up next. I'm still waiting for Laura to post her questions. Paula, January would be cheating. Perhaps in January there could be cheating, sweetie. Here you go, Ling the Aries. Let's go for it. So let's go and see, first of all, before I look at the intentions, is there any cheating going on? I'm going to say that there's no cheating going on. I'm going to take out my ultimate deck on cheating because this is not the one, just to go and validate and make sure. Thank you, my beautiful Julie. So let's go and determine that. From what I can see at this moment, because I'm not seeing any cheating, but I do see some intentions. I do see some feelings. Hello, Be Wise. Nice to see you. I feel like we're into a moment over here where we need to make a decision, actually, where things are a little bit unclear. I'm going to say there's no cheating. There is no third party over here. So we're into a moment over here where we feel like we need to make some decisions. Things are really, really unclear. Ultimately, I do feel as though we do want to be with you in the long run. We want to have family. We want to have, that beautiful picture that everybody wants into their life. So we do want some happiness with you into the long term. We just don't really know if it's actually going to be possible. So we're a little bit lost right now. We're willing to put the time in and we're willing to put the effort into this relationship. But I feel like we really just need to sit down. We need to talk. We need to find out how we can get to that point, both of you guys together. And if you find that solution, and I'm sure that you will, you can say goodbye to all your doubts about cheating because he is not going to be, feeling distant anymore. He's going to be closer to you and you're both going to know where you're going onto the path. So ultimately, I see good things, sweetie, but it is going to be important that you do talk. So the intentions are for a long-lasting relationship, but we're a little bit lost, a little bit confused about the direction that we're taking right now. So a good talk is necessary. Cheating? Absolutely not, sweetie. Yeah, a bit of a communication problem, right? And that's why you have these blockages over here, sweetie. If you're not able to do it verbally, do it by letter, do it by message, by texto, whichever way is really best. You can write a letter to him. He can write a letter, and you can say, you know what? Next week, next Thursday, let's swap these letters. Let's read them onto our own, and let's just meet up and talk about it after, or write back even by message. Sometimes just face to face, it's really difficult. It's more embarrassing, or other kind of subjects kind of coming on in and we can't quite say what we want. So try to find a different method for you, sweetie. Sending you the most lovely evening, Ling the Aries. Thank you so much for coming on in, sweetie. Let's go and see Cancerian Queen. I still don't have our beautiful Laura, do I? Yeah, let's go see. No, Paula, they're still getting married. There's no doubt about the getting married, Paula. What I'm saying is that there could be some cheating coming on in starting around the month of January or February. There's no doubt they're getting married. Yeah, he's busy always, right? He's a Taurus. I know he's busy, but you know what? He can find time for you. And that is where the communication is probably coming on in. If he is not finding time to speak to you, it's because he's afraid. It's because something is coming on in. He can find that time for you. I feel like he is afraid because he doesn't quite know what you're going to say, and he's afraid of losing you. So this is where it's going to be important to try to find that space to just talk to each other, sweetie. Thank you so very much, Ling the Aries. I will, sweetie. I appreciate it. I know, Paula, isn't it? I know, she was just kind of passing on through, right? Yeah, she didn't leave any messages, and she didn't leave any on Gmail neither. Okay, well, we'll get Laura later on. I'm going to go and see over here our Cancerian Queen, followed out by Jasmine, Galasha Brown, and Cor P, followed out by Peachy. So how does Leo currently feel about you? Let's go see. Galasha Brown, could you please post your question, my beautiful? You are going to be up next, followed by Jasmine. So, how does Leo currently feel about you? I kind of feel like it will, Paula. I kind of feel like it will. I don't really feel like they want to let go of each other. It's kind of a crazy thing, isn't it? The Knight of Wands, guys, followed out by the Tower, and the Four of Cups. How does Leo currently feel about you? I kind of feel like this is a little bit of I feel like you're looking for a reconciliation over here, sweetie. What I am going to say is, for the moment, if this is about reaching on out, being together again, they're kind of distant at this moment, I feel as though they're going to stay that way, sweetie. I'm seeing over here with our Knight of Wands in reverse position that they're not willing, they're not really wanting, they're not really wanting to take that step and that leap out. The Tower over here is telling me that something has happened that has kind of dramatically just changed the view of this relationship, and we need to find ourselves a new view. We need to figure things out again. At this moment, we're not willing to talk. We just kind of want to be by ourselves. It's a little bit like the Hermit cup, but instead of just having that introspection, we're still kind of a little bit upset. We're still disappointed. So ultimately, I'm going to say over here, oh, Galasha, beautiful. I just need you to post your questions, sweetie. And hello, BG. Nice to see you. I'm going to say, Cancerian Queen, I feel like we want to be by ourselves at this moment. I don't really feel any reaching on out. I'm not seeing all that much intentions, really. I feel like we're somewhat into the neutral. We do care about you, but not maybe enough to get into a relationship or to connect again, sweetie. Sending you so much love, Cancerian Queen. Galasha, I need Galasha's question and Cor P. So Cor P and Galasha, please do post your questions. And meanwhile, I'm going to go and see Jasmine, I guess. Oh, you can just post it here into the chat, Galasha. Go for it, sweetie. I will read it as soon as you post it. Jasmine, hold on. Okay, let's do that, and let's go over here. Okay. All right. I'm going to have to say, manifestations can take a really, really long time, sweetie. There's no magic spell, really, Jasmine. There's no spell that's really just going to make this person appear kind of in front of you when you want them to. I do feel like you're going to have a good time, but I am going to say I don't really feel like you're necessarily going to be meeting Italians at that place. I feel like it's going to be a lot of people who are really just around you, who live, into the neighboring areas, who love also, appetizers, Italian culture and their wine, and they're just really wanting to go and to have, that taste of Italy without being in Italy. So I'm going to say, even if you do manifest for that moment, it's a definite no, sweetie. And I'm going to ask you to continue to manifest, definitely. But don't necessarily manifest for a given time, because the time that you have and the divine timing, the divine does not work with timing. It works with your energy. It works when you're ready. It works when that other person that you're manifesting is also ready. So the timing question is not the same. We cannot ask the divine to give us something into the following 30 days. It's not going to happen. They don't work into that type of way. So I'm going to say continue to manifest. Manifest for something to come on soon into your life, But for sure, the universe and spirit and the angels, they're going to be there for you, but they're going to manifest something to you when that is the right time and not before. So if they believe that you're not quite right, or the person that you're looking for is not quite right, it's not going to be plausible at this moment. So I'm going to say, as for, this, it is a no. Again, you're not meeting this person really till the end of the year, sweetie. You're going to be meeting them. I feel you're going to be meeting them outside at some type of restaurant, sweetie. But it is at the end of the year. What does your life partner have that others did not have into the past? Well, you know what? They're not going to have that decision. They're not going to have that indecision, actually. They're not going to be ignoring you. They're not going to be just moving on over. They're not going to be breaking out your heart. Honestly, they're going to want to actually have that relationship with you and to spend that time with you, which is different than the last ones. And let's go for the blunt deck for the life partner. Here we go. Blunt deck notes from life partner. I am affected by cosmic and collective energies. I know that you are the one that I want to spend my life with. I'm going to be telling you how I truly do feel. I want you to know that I do see signs about you everywhere. Sending you so much love, beautiful Jasmine. I hope that during this week when I am on a holiday, that good things come forward for you. I hope that you do find those summer jobs that you do want, and I hope you have some beautiful movements, sweetie. Galasha, here we go. Desi, thank you, sweetie. Anastasia, it is so lovely to see you. I wish you the most beautiful week, sweetie. Thank you for coming on in. I'll be really excited to see you guys when I come on back. I'm already missing you guys. I'm not even gone yet. Galasha, Cor, thank you for writing your question. Galasha also, how does your love life look? Well, let's go see that. Are you into a relationship right now, my beautiful Galasha? So I'm with Galasha, followed up by Corpi and Peachy. You're going to be meeting them outside of a restaurant. I feel like you're going to actually be out with a friend, Jasmine. This is where you're going to be meeting this person. Okay, so I am getting our strength coming on out, followed out by our King of Pentacles. So I'm going to say over here, sweetie, I do not know if you're in a relationship or not. I'm going to give you both possibilities over here, so you'll get your answer either way, okay? I'm going to say that if you are into a relationship, I do feel as though things, well, you could always have a little bit of improvement, right? I feel like we could kind of spice things up. We could modify a couple things, but other than that, I do feel like you are loved. But I don't quite believe that you are into a relationship. That being said, if you're looking for somebody new into your life, there does seem to be somebody over here, but they're not coming in into the month of June. They seem to be coming on in a little bit later. So I am going to say over here, sweetie, it's complicated, right? Okay. I'm going to say, if you're looking for a reconciliation because it is kind of complicated or you're waiting somebody to get closer to you, this person over here that I do see is highly interested in you. I do see it, and they do want to hold on to you, but it's as if there's something about you that's a little bit unsure. You don't really know, and I don't feel like there's the power that's really being taken into this relationship. So this relationship with this person that you do have, this connection that you have, could go so much further, could be so much more deep, but the occasion is not being taken by you, and it's not being taken by your partner neither, to kind of fructify onto this relationship and to make it grow, to make it go to a place where both of you guys would actually be quite happy. So we have a lot of desires, we have a lot of wants, but nothing is really being communicated, and you're just kind of being stuck. And I still see you being stuck, not really moving. Yeah, he doesn't show it. That's it. And so ultimately, it's his vulnerability, and this is why he is not showing it. He is not speaking about it. So I'm going to say over here, we do care about you. We do want to be with you. But it is a complex situation where, again, communication is going to be your best, your best way out of this, to try to really figure things out. Because the Seen Cancer just now around family, on the way to dad's. Oh, there you go. I thought he was going to be out with friends. Laura, if you want to post your questions, my beautiful Laura, sweetie. So Galasha, I'm going to say over here, this person, your person does care for you, is a little bit afraid to tell you how they do feel. Ultimately, there could be some great improvement coming on in, but you're going to have to really just, talk about this in order to unblock things. Because if you don't unblock things, you're going to stay into a complicated relationship where at some point, either you or your partner is going to be tired about it and somebody's going to end up leaving. That being said, I don't see anybody leaving at this moment, so I don't really want you to worry about that. I'm just saying that something has to change into this, right? Oh, that's what I thought. There you go, Laura. I knew that he was seeing some people this weekend. All right. Let's go and see Corp. Galasha, sending you so much love, sweetie. You've got this, beautiful. Give yourself some time with your partner, okay? Corp, what's going to happen with your job? Okay, hold on. After Corp, I am with Peachy, followed up by Bree and Gabriel. So what is going to happen with your job? Let's go see. Thank you so very much, Jasmine. You're so sweet, beautiful. Okay, Laura. So here we go. What's going to happen with your job? Thank you, Lilith. With your job over here. Oh, yes. Okay. I do see over here that there is a little bit of sadness. There's a little bit of a, it's almost as if you're afraid about what is going to be happening and you're looking towards the future, looking what else it is that you could do. Are you afraid that you might be cut off from your job or you might lose your job in some kind of way? I don't necessarily see you leaving your job. I feel as though you're afraid of what's going to happen to it. I see over here things that are going to be happening at a certain pace. It's going to be very, very important to try to balance things off. And there you go. We're leaving. Yeah, we've kind of lost this battle, I feel. I don't know exactly what is going on over here, Core, with your job. I'm going to say that within the following 2 to 3 months, I feel like there is going to be an ending. Oh, they terminated your boss. Oh, that's what they did. They terminated your boss. So that's who is leaving over here, and you're wondering what is going to happen to you, right? Okay, so he's the one who is leaving. Let's take out some more cards and go see what they're going to do with you, if they're keeping or not. They terminated your boss. My gosh. Okay, that does create a lot of uncertainty, doesn't it? Okay. So what is going to happen for Corp? The Fool, followed on over here by manifestations, wanting manifestations. Okay, I don't feel like you're actually leaving somewhere. What I'm actually going to say is actually kind of interesting over here. I feel like you're going to stay where you are. Who I was seeing was your boss who had left. I actually feel like there's going to be a lot of changes, and I'm going to say I don't want you to worry about your job. I actually have good news. I feel like something good is going to be offered to you. I don't know if it's a higher paying, position or if it's a change in title. Something is being offered to you, which is moving you forward, which is giving you a little bit more abundance. So I'm going to say whatever happened with terminating your boss actually is going to end up being quite good for you. So Corp, I feel like within the following 2 months, some type of promotion is coming your way. Something is going to be offered. I feel like something good is coming over here. It's a startup and it's uncertain, right? No, something is going to be offered to you over here, sweetie. You're not going anywhere. This is really going to be bringing a lot of changes into your life, sweetie. So it's all good for you. My pleasure. Congratulations. Peachy, what is coming towards you in love? Let's go see. After Peachy, I'm going to go and see Laura. And then I'm moving over to Bree. So what is coming towards you in love? We're going to go over here. I'm glad it does, Corpy. So you go into work. Yes, it is a beautiful possibility. You go into work and you put all that effort, you have all that self-esteem that you've got, you move on forward like you own everything, and you've got this because you've got the talent, you have exactly what it is that they need, and they are seeing it within you. So good for you. Something good is coming your way. All right, let's go see. I know, my beautiful Laura. I know, sweetie, it's difficult. I am getting over here. Thank you, Juanson, for that list. What's coming towards you, Peachy, in love? You know, kind of feel like there was some type of an ending over here that might have been actually a little bit surprising into the past, but something good is actually coming quite out of it. I'm going to say happiness seems to be coming. There's a celebration that is coming your way that is going to be allowing you to actually meet somebody over here, somebody who is very interesting. And I feel like this person, I don't know if you're going to a wedding or it's just an outing with friends, but this is where you're going to be meeting this person. It's going to change a lot of things, this person, into your life. They seem to be popping into the following 2 months. And I feel like this person's going to bring a lot of clarity, a lot of happiness, a lot of new beginnings. This person does seem to be of the sign of Scorpio. I do feel like they are such a kind person. They do have, I'm going to say, light brown hair, sweetie. They do have brown eyes or hazel eyes. They're fairly tall. When you meet them, they're wearing blue jeans and a black t-shirt from what I can see. So, sweetie, somebody is popping into your life. Did they? Look at that. Look at that, Juanson. You've got this. You see? I told you. Again. All right. I've got it. They'll definitely shut off again before the end of the reading, Juanson. Yes. Well, Corpy, you've got to keep on doing it because, yes, they do know it, and this is why they're only going to keep the winners. And if you're a winner and you're strong and you know it, you're going to go for the gold. This is actually a great occasion for you. Let's go and see our dear friend Laura, followed out by Bree 2 times, Gabriel, and Julie. So hold on. Let's go and see Laura. Okay, we're going to put a timestamp over here for our dear friend Laura at 52 minutes. So we want to know Cancer's energy to begin with. Let's go over here. Cancer's energy. And voila. Cancer's energy. We want to travel. We want to escape. We want to go elsewhere. We want to start anew. We want love. Honestly, if we could turn the page on absolutely everything, this is what we would do. I feel as though it's complex. I feel like there's a lot of sadness. There's a lot of frustration. Honestly, what I'm seeing into his energy, not you, okay? Just his energy altogether. We want to start brand new. I don't feel like we want to start brand new with, I feel like we want to start brand new with nobody that we really know. And I know, Laura, that he does love you, but he just feels as though it is so complicated, to have somebody that he does love that he can't really see, to be having the wife. And he knows that into his own mind, this is really something that is fictitious, something that is not really possible, that he's never really going to do. But if he could, I feel like this is what he would do. He would just let everything and everybody go, and he would start off anew. Cancer's energy when he saw you. Cancer's energy when he saw you. You know what? I feel as though we had a lot of passion and we had a lot of solitude. a lot of passion, a lot of solitude, a lot of frustration, a lot of restrictions, a lot of constraint, because we would ultimately love to be with you. Would love in a relationship, a balanced out relationship, something that we're not able to get right now. And what he thought about you, what he was thinking and what he was feeling. Let's go over here and go and get a little bit more information on that. So I am still with Laura over here. Bree, you're up next. Gabriel, Julie are the following readings. So here we go. You know what? I felt that we were kind of cold. We wanted to be warm, but we felt cold. We felt distant. We felt as though, you know, there's an emotional manipulation that is really just into this whole situation altogether. I feel as though sometimes we just want to scream on out and we just want to say the truth right there, right now. So everything could become clear, so we could be happy, so we could find what we believe and what we deserve in. We would like to have that integrity. We would like to have no consequences to anything. And this is truly the way that he was feeling. He's really, really afraid about gossip. He's afraid about breakups. He's afraid about certain scandals. So he does have a lot of afraids. He does have a lot of, he has a lot of things onto his mind, such as you do. And all of these things are just really kind of blocking him to, you know, get closer to you at this morning. Yeah, he was called to you. I know he was called to you, sweetie. He has no choice but to be called to you because of, you know, the whole situation altogether, my beautiful Laura. He has no choice. There is no other way for him. If he does show you anything else, he's going to be, you know, he's going to be in trouble. Let me give you a couple messages from him before I move over to Bree, sweetie. And let's go for it. I am getting our Ace of Pentacles, followed on out by reaching out. So we do want to have beginnings. We do want to reach on out. We want you to know that we do miss you. If I asked you to stay, would you leave? Sometimes we kind of have some doubts, right? Thank you, Peachy. And I want you to know that I am coming towards you. Please do trust me. I do dream a lot about you, sometimes even a little bit too much. So, my beautiful, ultimately, you need to know that he does love you, that he does, you know, care for you. But the situation is not an easy one. And we don't want to end up losing everything. So by consequence, we're keeping something that is not good in order to continue to not lose everything. Marie, can I see any women coming towards you in love into the future? And when? Parliamentary Tarot. Sure thing. Any details about them, looks and personality. Let's go and see my beautiful. We're going to be using this one over here. Let's go for it, sweetie. I actually feel, Laura, that there was sadness. It is sadness because he cannot know. When he sees you, he sees sadness because he is not able to reach out to you because of everything that is going on. So I don't feel like it is hope. I feel like it's a little bit like being stabbed into the heart, right? Like when you're on a diet, you want to eat a piece of cake and you're trying not to see cake, but then a cake comes right next to you and it's your favorite cake. What do, right? Do you bite on into it, or you know, do you risk to have, you know, reprimands because you ate that piece of cake? This is it, sweetie. Brie, here we go. And any love messages? Sure thing, sweetie. So let's start this off. Okay. Yeah, we're feeling a little bit left out in the cold. We are having some beautiful movement over here. Does seem to be somebody who is actually quite interesting, followed out by our High Priestess. What I am going to say over here, Brie, is that I do feel that somebody is going to be coming into your life who seems to actually be quite just, quite intelligent. They are emotionally stable. They have a good emotional intelligence, let me put it that way. but they're very strong intellectually. This is somebody who I feel reads. It is somebody who has a lot of knowledge. They seem to be having, I'm going to say over here that they do have long black hair. I do also feel that they are fairly tall. I'm going to say maybe 5'7", maybe 5'8". This person, she likes to wear dresses. She likes to wear dresses. She doesn't wear high heels or anything of the such all that much because she is fairly tall and she doesn't want to seem too tall. I feel like her last relationship dated of approximately 8 months ago. She was quite sad of it. She seems to be of the sign of Sagittarius. But this person, this lovely lady, is not popping into your life. I'm going to say not until the month of August. So mid-August, I feel like they are going to be popping into your life there. You seem to be meeting them, and I don't know where this is. You're on a sidewalk somewhere, and I don't know, there's like a shop close to you. There's like huge windows, like huge vitrines that are there. But it's kind of by fluke. I don't feel like it's by app. I don't feel like it's somebody who knows somebody who is, kind of putting you guys together or anything of the such. It's not what I'm seeing. It's a little bit of that beautiful synchronicity of life and love. So I'm going to say somebody who is very powerful, somebody who wants to move on forward, somebody who is somewhat creative, but not too much. They're creative into their intellectual thoughts. Let me put it that way. They are very, very grounded. Let me go and give you some messages from them. Oh, let me check that, Laura. Give me just one moment, sweetie. Let's go and see. So, I'm going to check out the pendulum too, okay? I have not forgotten about you, sweetie. I'm changing. I want to be who it is that you deserve. So I'm going to want a fresh start with you. And I feel like this is one of the things. I told you that they have not been into a relationship into the following 8 months. I feel like they're actually changing some things about them that maybe they didn't like all that much, that they want to modify. I feel like one of the things that they want to change is that they want to be a little bit less shy. That is a definite thing, because I do feel like they are a little bit discreet, but they're a little bit shyer, and I feel like they just kind of want to get out of their shell a little bit. I'm getting over here. I don't quite know what to say to you. I know that you are the one that I do want to spend my life with. And at some point over here, I am truly going to tell you how it is that I feel. And I do see signs about you absolutely everywhere. Let's also take out over here some messages coming from the Truthful deck, why don't we? Here we go. I'm getting a great big yes. There's going to be no doubt into this relationship whatsoever. Love is definitely going to be the answer over here. They are waiting for you also. And they're actually quite ready for you is what I'm seeing. So let me go and validate this information with our pendulum for you. So I do want to know over here for our beautiful Bree, do we have love coming on in for Bree in the following 2 months? That is a yes. Into the following month. Into the following month. Will love be coming on in for Bree? And that is a no. So into the following month, it is a no. How about into the following 3 months? Also a no. And let's go and validate. Let's trick our pendulum and see. Will Bree be finding love into the following 2 months? And that is a yes. So, all right. So, This is what I've got for you, sweetie. Within the following 2 months, you do have a lovely lady who seems to be coming into your life, who seems to be making all the modifications that is necessary right now in order to have a good and beautiful relationship with you. They seem to be manifesting you actually at some kind of level over here, such as maybe you are also manifesting them, my beautiful Brie. Sending you so much love, sweetie. Thank you for coming on in to see me tonight. Before I go and see Gabriel, I know, Laura, I'm going to miss you guys too. And, you know, I would come online, but I honestly do not have any internet where I am going. It is a really big place, and there is just like internet at one place, and I cannot count onto it because it is really, really scattered internet. Sometimes it comes on in and sometimes it doesn't. So I don't really want to take a chance, guys. I will send you guys a post when I get back, okay? I'm coming back on the 13th, but like really early into the morning. But I will be thinking about all my beautiful usual subs that come on in to see me. I will be sending you guys beautiful love and hope and abundance and vibes. And I'm going to be missing you guys so much, truly, Laura, and everybody else that is here. I'm so used to seeing you guys all the time. I love you guys. Let me go and see Laura. Hold on. Yeah, okay, you wonder if seeing him, yeah, was going to give you hope. Let's go and see that one, okay? If him seeing you gave him some hope. Yeah, you see, what I'm seeing over here is that him seeing you is ultimately what I said. It is actually causing some difficulties for him because there is that contrast of wanting to be close to you but not being able to do so. So it's actually quite painful. We will come back bigger and stronger, guys, in 1 week. And you also wanted to know if he was wondering what you were thinking. Let's go see. Was he wondering what you were thinking? So the 4 of Cups. Oh, thank you, Juanson. Thank you, sweetie. It's been 2 years of difficult COVID is what I have to say. And it's been, you know, a difficult. We all have our challenges. And into the last year, I've had many challenges, as, you know, some of you guys do know. So, yes, it is greatly needed. Thank you, Juanson. Yes, I do believe that you are going to see him again, my beautiful Laura. What I am seeing over here that, you know, was he wondering what you were thinking? Oh, I feel like yes, but I feel as though into his mind he was thinking that you wanted him to offer you love and romance and being close together. But at the same time, I don't feel like he really wanted to tap in too much into your energy because he knows what you want, he knows what you desire, but he also knows that you're living into a period of great anxiety, of great stress, a lot of, you know, it's not an easy relationship with the one that you do have with him. So there is always, you know, he knows that you do want to see him, that you do feel strongly for him, and you do want to have that contact, and you would ultimately be with him and move in with him. But at the same time, it is not quite possible right now, and he does know that you are living a lot of stress from that, and he sees it when he sees you. Oh, I love you too, my beautiful Laura. Thank you, sweetie. And into the future, he said he's never going to give up on you, right? And he's not. He is ultimately not going to. Let me go and see over here. Yes, Swanson. Yes, definitely. Yes, on our Friday nights, Saturdays, and Sundays. We should be good to start up. I was working on an oracle today. Yes, I was. So hopefully I'll have my dice in and everything. I do have a little bit of work when I get back in order to get those 18 plus readings ready. but we should be good. Yes, bigger and stronger. Like the way you said that, Hans. And it could be interpreted in all different kind of ways. Yes, a shocking way with those eyes, aren't they? All right, so my beautiful Laura, I'm going to say over here, is he, does he still want to see you? Because he said he was never going to give up onto you. He's still not giving up onto you. He's not. He's just feeling like his energy is really low. He's feeling like there's a lot of sadness. There's a lot of frustration. There's a lot of wanting to be close to you, but not necessarily being able to do so at this moment. So are we giving up on you? Absolutely not. Are we giving up a little bit onto the whole situation? Kind of. We feel like it's difficult. Sometimes we feel like it's better to just kind of put it aside, and other times we just want to grab it and we want to hold on to you and never let go of you, because you ultimately are hope, you are love, you are pure into his mind, into his soul. But it's so difficult to get towards you, to get to you, that sometimes we kind of push you away. Let's go and see for our beautiful Gabriel messages today with everything. All right, it's like an all dressed. Let's go for it, sweetie. So we are with Gabriel. Why, did Newt come on in? Yeah, the bigger, yeah, really, seriously. Did she come on in? I didn't see her. It would make complete sense that she would come on in with that. I do have let me go see if I have a question over here. Okay, I'm going to be moving over to PayPal after for meditation menu. Meditation menu, beautiful. Thank you so very much. I have your PayPal and I have your questions. So I am going to be with Gabriel, with Julie, and then I'm moving over to you. Thank you again, Peachy. So here we go, Gabriel. Let's go and find this out. Message today with absolutely everything. And here we go. Beautiful. You have somebody who is around you, which I'm guessing is Libra, who is jealous. You have jealousy. You have somebody who is a little bit moody, somebody who is a little bit disappointing towards you. Ultimately, I am going to say, financially speaking, you might have something that might be offered to you, or at least you do have a certain stability. I do see a financial stability, but not necessarily extra money coming on in, just stable. I want you to be careful in love. I don't really feel like while I'm gone for a week, I don't really feel like all that much is going to be happening between you and Libra. I feel like things are actually going to be kind of stagnant. So you might not actually even get messages every single day. Might be a little bit on pause. I feel like we might be a little bit moody. It could have to do a lot with work, maybe with work or studies. There's a lot going on right now, and we might just not have as much time, but you're going to be feeling a little bit deceived by this. You're going to be feeling a little bit sad by it. But are we letting go of you? Absolutely not. Do we still love you? Absolutely. And do we still want to be with you? Absolutely also. Let's go and see a little bit more what's going on over here. Thank you, Lilith. No, he's not walking away, Laura. He is not walking away, sweetie. He is not. He loves you. He truly does. Laura, he's just lost. He doesn't know how to get close to you without losing everything into his life. Kind of like you, but at the difference that you are willing to do so, but he is not. Not at the moment, anyways. Knight of Pentacles, followed out by our Wands, Manifestations, and our Queen of Swords. My beautiful Gabriel. Pretty much what I just said. Hello, Jazz. I am going to say that for the moment, sweetie, we're looking towards a future. We're manifesting, but nothing is coming on through. So between you and Libra, for the week while I'm gone, I'm not really seeing all that much coming on through, sweetie. I feel like things are going to be somewhat stagnant, okay? Not too much movement onto that side, but we're still holding on to you, so don't be afraid about that. Hi, Jazz. How are you doing tonight? Let me go and give you some messages from him, okay? Let's go with this one over here. Here we go. Julie. Actually, yes, Julie, you are up next, sweetie. Then I'm moving over to PayPal. Okay. There is no good reason for the way that I acted, and I wish that I could apologize. I regret past mistakes, and I wish that I could have another chance with you. I want you to know that you are always in my dreams. It wasn't you, it was me, and I am to be blamed, and I do accept fault for that. And let's take a last one out. Let's take the sexy men over here. Hold on. I don't know why. They're almost like all men. But anyways, they're sexy. No, we do have a couple beautiful ladies too. All right, let's go and see. So, my beautiful Gabriel. I choose you. Please stay in faith and trust that I am working my way back to you. Rest easy, all is well. Don't fear or worry. We will be together again. And for the first time in a very long time, I suddenly feel union is possible with you. Hello, bright eyes. How are you doing tonight, sweetie? Gabriel, sending you so much love, lovely. Julie, love messages from M. Absolutely. And then what's on M's mind today? How's he feeling about you? Did the wedding make him more in love? That is true, right? We're Saturday. Today was the wedding. Yes. Okay, let's go find it out. So let's start out with the love messages. And I'm going to start off over here. No, I change my mind often, don't I? Let's go over here. And voila. So let's go see my beautiful Julie. What is going on? What is happening? What are these messages? How did this wedding make him feel? I have options, but you know what? I only want you, Julie. And I want, and this is such a true message, I want a commitment with you, just not quite right away. Today is a good day, right? I have been receiving your telepathic messages. I don't think that because we don't always talk that I don't want to. You really have been by my side, and I see that, and I do cherish you for that. And I am protecting this connection. Let's do a mix here, Julie. Well, thank you, Felix. You're such a sweetie pie. I appreciate it. I have never been so comfortable with someone like I am with you. Felix, if you'd like to send me a question out, go for it. I'll answer you, sweetie. You are the reason for my happiness. You put your arms around me, and it just feels like home. Thank you, bright eyes. You bring out the very best of me. It was good to see him, right, Laura? I know, sweetie. I will always protect you also. And because we can never really get enough love messages, right, Julie? Let's continue on. Let's go to... Let's go, hold on, over here. Sounds good, right? It's nice to know that he does. It is truly nice because, you know, he doesn't always show it and he doesn't always say it. So sometimes it's just really nice to know that. All right, let's go find out over here in some unsent text messages. Where have you been my whole life? I love the way that you love me, and I can't stop thinking of you. Is this love? I know, they're so adorable. And I do miss you. Where have you been my whole life? Well, let's go and see your other question over here, Julie. So what's on M's mind today? Ooh, let's go see. Laura, what you need to remember is whenever you see him outside with his family and you get worried, I want you to think of him whenever you do see him. It's almost as looking at a Facebook or an Instagram or any type of social media. It doesn't matter what it is. What do people post on social media, right? They post good times. They post fixed up pictures. They don't post bad times. They don't post how they truly feel inside. It is a facade, if you will, and that's what I want you to remember. What you are seeing online, what you're seeing when you do see him, is almost like a web page that you see. It looks all nice and beautiful because that's truly what we want to show to the world. We don't want to show our problems, right? But it does not mean that that's how we truly feel inside. So let's go and find out over here for our beautiful Julie. After Julie, I'm moving over to my PayPal. Okay, we will leave a timestamp because I don't know if she's here. Then we're going over to Be Wise and BG. So, you know what? I feel like we want to be sneaky with you. And when I say sneaky, it's in the best ways, seriously. I feel like today at that wedding, we would just kind of love, you know, to be there, to be with you, to sneak away from the wedding, to be closer to you. I feel like this is the vibe. This is the energy that he was getting. I feel like he was, I'm going to say a little bit sad by it, but a little bit excited about it at the same time because he got to see love and hope and beauty and everything that can come along with it. And I feel like he would have really have liked you to actually be there with him. So there is some sadness about it. I do want you to know that he has been talking about you at this wedding, also at the ceremony. There's no doubt about it. So more people are going to be hearing about Julie. I feel people are asking him, you know, are you dating anybody? Are you seeing anybody? When are you getting married? So on. And he is talking about you. He's not talking in extremes, but he is saying that, he is meeting somebody that he does feel quite, fond upon, and that, things are moving along slowly. So who knows what the future does hold. But there is no doubt about it. It is making him feel like there is a beautiful possibility in love because we're into that moment. We're into that abundance that is over there. And I feel like today we just wanted to truly just go and hug you, sweetie. Let me take out some more messages and see what I can find. Thank you, Felix, for posting. I will be with you in just one moment, okay? So, Julie, let's continue. Yeah, talking about you. Absolutely, sweetie. Ultimately, today, the wedding, how we're feeling as though, oh, sweetie, we want to redirect our energy is what we want to do. We want some changes into our life. We want to move on forward. We don't want to have any blocked communication. We want to have beautiful choices that are going to be offered to us. And ultimately, I do feel as though this is a certain dedication to a relationship that we are willing and wanting to put our love into, sweetie. So this wedding was a really good thing for you and him. Let me move on forward over here to PayPal, and then I'm moving over to Felix. PayPal, we're going to put a timestamp over here at 1:22 on, let's say, 50 seconds, 1:22:50 for meditation menu from PayPal. Any good news coming in for meditation menu? Let's go and see. Meditation menu. Any good news coming on in? Felix is up next. All right. I'm getting over here our 9 of Swords or 2 of Wands. Okay, so my actual good news over here, I'm going to take out some more cards to be a little bit more specific for you, but generally speaking, I feel that whatever has been stressing you, whatever has been a little bit of a burden or really kind of just bothering you, is going to be slowly pushed away, slowly put to the side. I feel as though we're going to be saying goodbye to that stress, to whatever it is that is bothering you, and we're getting progress. We're getting progress towards the future. I feel like there's new beginnings that are coming on in for you also. and more comfort, financially speaking. I'm going to say more abundance seems to be coming in for you, and ultimately a lot of success and a lot of beautiful happiness. Now, let's go see what that translates into with more traditional tarot cards and see what we can get for you into that. So we are still with meditation menu at this moment. And here we go. Ah, Laura, I'm sending you so much love, sweetie. You're going to be okay, beautiful. Everything is going to be all right. Everything is going to fall in place. Right now, you're on to, Laura, you are on to a middle of an ocean. There are storms that are coming on in one after the other, and it is so difficult for you to find your way. The light is just not really kind of piercing on through those clouds, but you do need to know that once that light does, everything is going to clear on up, and really, really quickly, everything is going to make sense to you, and it's going to be just so much easier. Meditation menu. Let's continue. So you are having some type of breakthrough. Whatever breakthrough this is has to do with finances. So money coming on in. It could be another position. It could be a higher position. It could be somewhat of a raise. There is some type of breakthrough that is coming through into your career. We're looking towards a future, and I kind of feel like there's so many different possibilities that are there that could come towards us. I feel like maybe you're looking, or somebody is looking, for some type of justice around you. You're trying to make your mind up on something. Whatever it is that you choose, it is going to be perfect. I feel like there are so many different possibilities that are offered to you, and you really just don't know which one to pick. And if this has not happened yet, it's coming into the following 2 months. Love-wise, I'm going to say we're feeling a little bit onto the side, a little bit cold. We're not quite getting what we want. I am going to say within the following 2 months, there is somebody, but the energy, it is strong. It is somewhat a little bit negative, but it depends what it is that you truly want. If you're looking for long-lasting love, this is not going to be the person. I feel like this is something that is much more passionate, much more sexual that seems to be coming in into the following 2 months, sweetie. Sending you so much love, and thank you for coming to see me today, beautiful. Yes, it does, doesn't it, Julie? It kind of feels like just one from that message that you sent out saying that you're going to leave him some room. Everything just kind of opened on up, right? I love it. It is fantastic. And this is what you deserve, and this is what M deserves. I mean, you guys can't continue going into a cycle. There needs to be a break. There needs to be an opening, and it feels as though this opening has finally arrived for you guys. Before I move on over to Be Wise, followed out by BG, Desi, and Peachy, I'm going to go and see Felix. So you have been interested with a woman that you're working with in your business, yes. And she knows how you feel about her, but you don't know how she feels about you. That could be a problem, couldn't it? Let's go see Felix. So I am with Felix at this moment. Be Wise, you're up next with your messages. I hope you're doing good, Be Wise. All right, and here we go. So we are with Felix. Okay, Eight of Swords. We're not really feeling all that caught up, but we are feeling a little bit unclear also. Ultimately, let's pull out some more cards and go see. Our King of Wands, our Fool, we do know that you are open. You would like to have this. Ultimately, I'm going to say that I feel like she is interested, but just not quite right away. I feel like she needs a little bit more time, actually. She knows how you do feel about her. She's not ready to expose her feelings towards you. I feel that she thinks that you're absolutely fantastic. I feel like she would like to get you more, to get to know you more. But there's a main problem. I feel that she is afraid. She is afraid because you guys do some kind of business, or you guys, do work together. That seems to be creating a little bit of a problem. Other than that, I don't really see any issues whatsoever. So I'm going to say, I feel like once we're able to work through that, or we're able to talk about that maybe we could definitely have it unblocking over here. And if she does know, that you are interested and she's not really saying anything in return, At this moment, in any case, I'm going to say for the following 4 to 6 weeks, I don't see a beginning of a relationship with her. I feel like you need to move slowly. It could be, you know, just friends. Let's go out for a cup of coffee. Let's go for a walk into the park. You know, let's just go do something as friends. It could even be with friends, with other friends or other co-workers, to just really make her more comfortable. Know that it's not necessarily a date. It's really just having fun outside the business, being together. And sometimes you could kind of just slip on in a couple little, you know, little phrases here and there to make her understand that, you know, if something does happen and it doesn't work out, then it's going to be okay also, you know, because this is what she's afraid about. So I'm going to say for the following 4 to 6 weeks, I don't see any movement. Try to go out, try to do some stuff with her if you can, with other people around. She'll feel more secure, as though it's not quite a date and she's not being pushed into something. I feel like she needs to get to know you more. She needs more information. And once she gets it, I feel like there could be definitely a relationship that could be coming out over here, because she is interested, but she's afraid. Hopefully that has helped you out, Felix. I thank you for coming on in to see us tonight, beautiful. Let's go and see Be Wise messages from OV for you. Absolutely. Let's go with this one over here. All right, let's go down a little bit. Oh, thank you, Julie. Oh, I've got you, Bright Eyes. I've got you, sweetie. Bright Eyes, you are coming on up in a few moments. Don't worry about it. No, I don't follow. I have over here Be Wise, BG, Desi, Peach, Jazz, Jasmine, and then I have you, my beautiful Bright Eyes. So you're here. Don't worry about it. We've got you. Lilith and Juanson, I say in 30 minutes, guys, okay? So at 11 and 30 minutes. Let's go for Be Wise. Striving for you makes me feel much more alive. I miss you so much in those times that I can't really reach out to you. Can we stop pretending that we're just friends now? I've fallen for you hard, so hard kind of hurts sometimes. When I see you in my dreams, sometimes you're naked. Thank you, Watson and Lilith. I hope you read between the lines, because I do leave some clues for you. Now, let's go over here. I want to reach out, but I'm afraid. You are my strength and you are my biggest inspiration. You captured my soul with your unconditional love for me. I feel you even though we are apart. You have painted my life with the colors of heaven. I'm loving. Oh, okay. Let's go and see for this lovely little deck over here. God bless you too, Felix. Thank you for coming on in, sweetie. Thank you for being a lovely, beautiful soul into our family over here. You've got this, okay? Take it one step at a time. She's going to come towards you. There's no doubt about it. Be wise. Let's continue. When you put your arms around me, I just feel like home. I do. It's 4 a.m. at me. Yeah, to catch you. You're so sweet. Be wise. You are. If ever you need, you can always, come on in earlier. They're always, posted out in advance, and I can leave you a timestamp, sweetie. Let me love you. So you can still get your messages, but then when you wake up or whenever you're ready, you just come on in and, you know, find your timestamp, sweetie. I just want you to express to me when you're not okay. Yes, definitely. Good morning with that cup of coffee, right? I just want to do sweet things for you. I want to be able to provide for you. I love being romantic with you. And let's go to this one. Is there another one that you have other than that, Be Wise? Because I only see messages from OV to you. But if there is anything else, let me know, sweetie. I've got you. Just write it and I will answer to you. I promise. Just write it into the chat. Beautiful. It's not a problem. I've got you. I'm sorry that you have to type it. I don't see it here. I only see messages from OV to you. I know that we are being spiritually guided. I have been having dreams about you. I don't want to hide this connection anymore. I have been thinking of proposing to you. Look at that. And I do have options, but I really only want you. So I'm going to wait, sweetie, for your question to come on through. Oh, thank you, High Priestess. Beautiful. Actually, I'm going to write and jot on down your name over here, sweetie. I'm going to wait for you to send out your other question that I'm missing, okay, Be Wise? In the meanwhile, I'm going to go and see BG. How does A feel after seeing you after a few months? Possible contact. Let's go see that. A few days ago you posted. Oh, well, Be Wise. I'm sorry about that, sweetie. No, the first one doesn't sometimes. Be Wise. You could send me by PayPal or if you do a super chat and send me your questions into my Gmail. Like that, I get it and I go into my Gmail at every live. I get a lot of questions coming on through in there. So you can do it that way so I know that I don't lose you anywhere. We're all good today? All right, sweetie. See you after my vacation, sweetie. Thank you for coming on in, Be Wise. I love you. Have the most beautiful day. I have over here 5 of Wands, BG, followed out by 6 of Pentacles, also getting the World. Yes, PayPal, sometimes PayPal is truly the best, but always send me a message though, Be Wise, because PayPal doesn't always send me the message. So send me your question on through into my Gmail and I've got you. I promise you. Also getting our 2 of Cups followed on out by our Knight of Pentacles. BG, after seeing you after a few months, a possible contact. I'm going to say over here, my 5 of Wands, I feel like we thought that you were absolutely gorgeous and beautiful, but do we want to be into a relationship? I don't feel so, BG. Kind of feel like we might have turned the page onto that. We're afraid of returning into old patterns is truly what it is. We're afraid of having, you know, that fear, that sadness. We're afraid of that kind of coming on back in. So ultimately, I'm going to say, I feel like we could remain friends. I feel like we could actually even remain really good friends, you know, with a contract, anything that could be just maybe something sexual. But I'm not necessarily seeing wanting to, you know, have a relationship or a long-term relationship, which doesn't mean that it could not change. It could definitely change within time, but at this moment, I'm not seeing it. So I'm going to say friends, yes, maybe even friends with, you know, possibilities and beautiful opportunities, but not necessarily a commitment for the moment. Oh, sweetie. Sending you the biggest hug into the world, Laura. Relax, that was a really quick nap. BG, let me know if there's anything else I can do for you. Let's go and see Desi. Will Dom reach out, and if so, for what? Let's go see. Is Dom reaching on out? What is going on with Dom? Dom actually changes the energy often, right? Thank you, BG. So let's go see. For Desi, I have one question. Here we go. Well, hello, Tarima. How are you doing, sweetie? Thank you, Julie. You're so sweet, Tarima. How have you been, sweetie? Oh yeah, when your son naps. Yeah, I used to do that when I had one. But the problem with my kids and all three of them is that they never napped. My kids never napped. Never, ever, 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 ever. Seriously. And so I didn't get that joyful occasion of having naps when they did because they ultimately don't nap. But it could be, good for you for being able to do so. So is Dom going to reach out? And if so, for what? And let's go see if we have a time frame coming on out. We're thinking about it. Ultimately, I feel like we're kind of giving up onto it over here. We're feeling kind of bored by the whole situation. I feel like with our Emperor in reverse, we're still kind of holding on. We're still thinking of you over here, but we're not reaching out. It's as if we've kind of given up onto this whole situation. So I'm going to say a no. I do not feel like Dom is going to be reaching out. We're not reaching out, actually. There's not even really a time frame to be shown. At this moment, the energy is a definite no. Unless you make them. Yeah, I can't make them. Seriously. No, it doesn't happen. My kids don't sleep. They end up falling asleep because they're absolutely pooped, right? And they just end up poof like that. Or into the car. Yeah, you'll go out into the car and they'll just fall asleep just like that. And you're hoping, you're like, why didn't you do that at home instead of, bugging me, right? Why didn't you fall asleep then? No, that doesn't happen. Let's see. Well, there you go, Tarima. There you go, sweetie. I am glad that things are working on out. Slowly, Tarima, it is all about patience. Sometimes distance really just makes that heart grow fonder. So good for you. It's important that you keep on being there, that you keep on keeping a little bit of your distance and keep showing that you are there, you are reliable, you're there for the family, and your love is there. And that is ultimately all a woman truly does want. I know, every single time, right? I know. There used to be, who was it? There was a lady, she appeared at one point into the newspaper because her child never wanted to sleep, was screaming all the time. She had no car, and she had to call a taxi. She called a taxi every single day just to drive around the block to put her kid to sleep. Imagine how expensive that would have been over and over and over again. I'm going to pull out some cards, Desi, but I don't see that we're reaching out at all. I feel like we've changed our mind altogether. But let me go and see Desi. Let's go and see. Ultimately, we're not reaching out, sweeties. So I don't feel nothing at all, really. I did get earlier my Pentacles, which was telling me that we are holding on to you. There is something about you that we do find important, that we do find quite special. But other than that, we're not really seeing anything else. We're not really convinced by anything. And so we're not really making any actions. We're actually deciding that there's going to be no action whatsoever. There's going to be an end, and we're going to continue to be how we are, by ourselves over here and not reach out. So there's no reaching out, for love or for money or really anything of the such for the moment, sweetie. Felix, I go live every single night. I'm live. We're here 7 days a week, on exception of the following week because I'm going on vacation. But other than that, yes, like Lila says, I'm here. Well, we're here every single night, sweetie. We're usually here for 2 hours, sometimes 3. So you can always find us. Let's go and see. Hold on. Yes, I was talking about Let's go and see Peachy. What's coming up into the month of July. Let's go here for that one. After that, I'm with Jazz and Jasmine and Bright Eyes. There you go, Bright Eyes. I told you we've got you. You're not too far. And voila. Every night, not every day. You're right, really, right? Well, for you, it's day. It's depending where we are. We're here you're still daytime. I'm nighttime. Yeah, actually, you're evening, Lilith, if we want to talk about days and nights and evenings. It could be mornings, depending on where you are. Thank you, Felix. So let's go and see. Peachy, what is coming to you into the month of July? July, you're getting exhausted. It is true, right, Bright Eyes? It could be any time, depending on where you are onto this beautiful world. Now, bottom of the deck energy is telling me that things are actually going to be going really, really quickly, right? Yeah, on your time it's day. Me, it's evening, night. You're exhausted. Things are going too quickly, Peachy. Too much going on. Sometimes you kind of feel like you almost want to give up is what I'm seeing. I'm seeing a certain refusal to do something. You are somewhat guarded over here. And I feel as though there's some things that you want to start, but you're not quite able to start them. And it's not because of procrastination. It's just simply not the right time. You don't really have the time to do so. And so things just keep kind of being pushed off a little bit. At the same time, I feel like love-wise, you're feeling a little bit disconnected. And you are going to be having a difficult choice that you need to make over here. You're going to be really just weighing out those issues, trying to figure out what is best for you. I actually feel as though you're going to have to check in with your emotions, do an emotional check there, because you're going to be feeling like, oh, what do? Do I go right? Do I go left? What am I choosing from? I don't feel like this choice is actually coming in love. I feel like it is a choice that is more intellectual, that is more work or career oriented. It could also be something as, as an activity or something that you want to start off, or a creative project. There's something that you want to do that you're kind of delaying over here because you're feeling quite exhausted, but you still do want to hold on to it. You still do want to do it. So I'm going to say keep on moving on forward with that, but take care of yourself. Make sure that you do get some rest. And love-wise, I'm feeling a certain disconnection altogether. BG, thank you, sweetie. Oh, see, Felix is in Dubai. There you go, Lilith. All different kind of hours over here. I think Lilith wants to go see you, Felix. I think she wants to travel over there. Yes, definitely. Let's go see Jazz. Checking in Jay's energy, right? Is he going to contact you tonight? I sure hope so, sweetie. I hope. And I know that I can hope an awful lot, but if the energy is not there, it's just not going to happen. But let's go see. So, is Jay going to contact Jazz tonight? I hope so. Oh, we are, Lilith. It is all good. Here we go. Oh, sweetie, 5 of Pentacles, our Hanged Man, nothing much is really changing. Oh, our Page. I love you, Jazz. I'm sending you the biggest hug into the world. So much love. Know that you are loved. But with Jay, the energy is just not there at this moment. We're always kind of stagnant. We're never really ready to create over here. There's always a little something that is just kind of putting us onto the side, and we can't quite jump into it. We're not, what we truly want from him is the Fool card. We want him to want adventure, to jump on in, to start something, to feel excited about it. But we're always staying into a certain stagnation. So, Jazz, I'm going to say no, sweetie. Yeah. Oh, well, it sounds like a plan. It definitely does. But Lilith, can I come to Italy too? Please, I want to come also. Let's go for it. I've got a place for us in Italy, into the south of Italy. How's that? Right by the sea is what I have been told. I don't know. It's one of my friends. One of my friend's exes. Well, it's one of my friends ultimately. And He's like, whenever you come on by or you want to come on down with the family or friends and you want to come to Sicily, come on down and see me. I got a house for you. I'm like, okay, all right. I've never taken him up on it. Let's go and see Jasmine. All right, Jasmine. Here we go. After Jasmine, I'm going over to Bright Eyes, and then I'm going to move over to High Priestess and Julie. Ooh, we're having storms outside. Ooh la la. Well, just make a trip. Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. I've got it, sweetie. Yes, let's make a trip plan. Let's go for it. Okay, so Jasmine. I have a Finding True Self workshop. Yes. In your life and overcome obstacles, make positive changes. And you say obstacles to make positive changes, and there's a before prep and follow up after the workshop. So you're wondering how this is going to be for you, right? How is this going to move you on forward? Let's go see. You know what? It's going to take some courage. It's going to take some strength, because as we're looking and finding that true self, we're going through a little bit of that shadow work, right? We're going through different places of ourselves that sometimes we don't always look into. Sometimes we don't even want to contact, honestly. But all that being said, it is good. It is beautiful. It's going to be great for you. You're making beautiful changes into your life, sweetie. And with these changes, you are just going to be able to accept, to understand, and to deal with different situations emotionally and intellectually that are going to be coming up to you into the future. So I'm going to say it's actually going to go really, really quite well. But you're definitely going to work onto your shadow side a little bit over here. But that is definitely necessary in order to move on forward. What will be the event, or what will you be doing at the restaurant when you meet your life partner? And what is... No, you're going to be meeting him not into the restaurant, sweetie. You're kind of bumping into him outside. Honestly, I don't quite know, sweetie. It is way too soon to say so, because it is at the end of the year, the beginning of next year. But it's really going to be a little bit of that flukishness where you kind of bump into somebody and you're like, oh, I'm so sorry, right? And then something is just going to really just, the connection is just going to be there. And I feel like you're going to end up, you're not going to have all that much talk, but I feel like you're going to leave each other your number, and that's where it's going to start on off. Let's go see a general for the following 2 weeks. What is coming on up with things? I'm going to move on over to Lexi also after. Oh yeah, right, you're down, right, Laura? Okay. We're going to go and have a girl party. Well, we have Juanson with us. That's all good. Juanson's going to protect us. He's going to be our knight. Oh, yeah, we say Italy and Jasmine pops up, right? Ah, mais tu sais parlare italiano, Jasmine. Do you speak Italian, sweetie? You need to learn Italian. Yes. You need to brush up onto the Italian, sweetie. Is the last day of the year. Well, maybe that's what it is then, sweetie. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Jasmine is looking for Italian man. She's been with Italian men. She loves Italian men. She's all for the Italian men. Oh, yes. Hey, I say any man. It doesn't matter where they come from. If they are sweet, they are adorable, and they're able to give you what you want, and you're able to give them what they need, I say it is great perfection. Sometimes we think we want certain people or certain cultures or religions or attributes, and truly, it is not what we need whatsoever. It does, doesn't it? All right, so you have your moments, don't you? Okay, sweetie. You know, sadly, Paolo didn't teach you that you don't know Italian, but you know Spanish. No, you got to learn Italian. Italians are very strung up on that, sweetie. The Italians, they will not really speak to you English. They will not really speak any other language to you. Seriously, you got to learn Italian. If you've got Italian, they're going to love you. It doesn't matter if your Italian's horrible. They're going to know that you're putting the effort in and you're good for gold, sweetie. But that's okay. That's okay. I know it, okay? I will be our Italian guide, guys. Oh, yes, right? Oh, yeah, Sir Patrick has entered. So, Jasmine, into the following 2 weeks, this is where we were. I feel like there's movement. I feel like there's decisions that are coming on in. Now, these seem to be more financial decisions, so something that seems to be coming more work-related. So something is going to be coming on out for you over there. You might feel as though you have a couple little obstacles, and I don't want to say that you're going to be self-sabotaging yourself, but just be a little bit careful for that, okay? You might be into a position where you're going to go out. You might be into a position where there's something that you want to do, something that you want to change, and you might not actually do it. It could even be at one of your classes or one of these sessions that you're going to be going through. Be careful that the answers that you get and what you want to find out, that you're actually working towards them for the right reasons. That being said, I see a lot of passion. I feel over here that you're a little bit overwhelmed. Things are not quite in balance like you would like them, but they're slowly getting to where they are. You are really working into the following 2 weeks on rebuilding, on rebuilding your life altogether, your manifestations, yourself inside. Work-wise, things seem to have unblocked. So I feel that this is what is happening into the following 2 weeks. No love coming on in. Work is going to change. I feel like there will be a position that is going to be offered to you. It is that first position that we talked about, that you're going to be having an interview on Friday. But other than that, it's really about you working on yourself, and working within yourself is going to propel you onto the good, onto the beautiful, onto the more positive. I gave you an activity to work on, right? Yes, yes. You must, is imperativo. You must learn Italian, sweetie. Bright eyes. Why did Jason and Delisa break up after so many years together? Delisa's so manipulating. Why can't people see through it? Oh, that is so difficult. That is so, so difficult. Well, let's go see. Hold on. Oh, I'm moving over to Lexi after. So, bright eyes. Why did Jason and Delisa break up after so many years together? Here we go. Definitely, Julie. And it's something that we don't often do because we don't have the time. We don't think about it. But yes, it is. It is. Jasmine, I'm going to say buonanotte. And I'm going to say have a beautiful week, sweetie. See you next week. We're never done, Julie. We're never, ever, ever done. But some things just kind of pop on into our life sometimes that force us to think and to do things. And I feel like that's where we often unblock things. It's not necessarily because we want to work on it when everything is doing well. It's when things really go bad. That's when you're like, okay, I need to do something. I need to figure something out. What am I going to do? And that is where you truly do learn about yourself, about your wants, your desires, and your values, because they change every single, I'm not going to say every single day, but they change quite frequently. There you go. Lilith has got us too. She's got the Italian going on also. Yes. Bellissima principessa. Here we go. I am getting for you, my beautiful bright eyes. Why did Jason and Delisa break up after so many years together? I feel like there was a lot of sacrifice. There was a lot of surrender. Ultimately, over here, I feel like there was a sudden change of heart. I feel like we were actually interested in somebody else, and it caused that ending. I know that, Delisa is really manipulating, and why can't people see through it? Because when people are with Delisa, they do love her, they do care for her, they do want to, really be with her, and they want to see the greatness into it. But ultimately, over here, I am going to say that I feel like there was somewhat of a third party, and this is where it kind of came on through. It was too much sacrifice. It was too much surrendering ourselves. There was too much sneakiness, and I feel like everything just kind of came on through, the truth, the clarity of it, and that is why we did break up. But ultimately, Delisa is very manipulating, and while she's being very manipulating, she's doing it into a very loving and caring and a very comforting type of manner where nobody really sees through her until The proof is right there. And that is why, sweetie. It is, isn't it? Bellissima. Yes, I know, it is. My ex used to call me that all the time. I thought it was so cute. He used to sing to me at the beginning of our relationship, because we were together for like 5 years. He used to sing to me when I did not know one Italian word. He used to sing to me a princess song every single night when I went to bed. Cutest thing, isn't it? I didn't understand a darn word, but he did explain to me what it was. It was so cute, really adorable. Yes, on her side, Bright Eyes, I feel like she's the one she cheated. Interesting, right? The stuff that we can find out. Oh, well, I'm not going to say I'm a princess now. I have that attributed to Anael, but but yes, it is what it is. I have to say, David doesn't tell me that. David says that I'm the queen, but he doesn't add any other adjectives to it. It is what it is, right? Let's go and see. I guess it's the difference between the French and the Italian, right? The Italian are sweet and romantic, and the French are, this is what it is. You take it. So let's go and see for our beautiful. Before I move over to Julie, I'm going to go see High Priestess, and then I'm going to see Lex. Seriously, then Julie. So High Priestess, a general for the next 2 weeks. Absolutely. Let's go over here to this one. Yeah, I kind of like it like that. I do, Lilith, I do. But David sees it more as, the queen, and he's not the king. There's no king. There's just a queen in his mind. It is my pleasure, Bright Eyes. So nice to see you, sweetie. I will see you next week, my beautiful soul. I don't know if it was a Nos Dorma song. It could be. I'd have to ask him, seriously. Or I'd have to go and actually see what it is. It was it could be that. A pizza place out of Pepsi? Yeah, COVID has been bringing a lot of problems with, provisions and stuff like that. Yeah, like trucks and goods are still not arriving, and they cost a fortune. They're having problems with delivery and stuff. It makes sense, sweetie. They're missing stuff all over the place. I'm going to check that out, Juanson. It could be. It was a while ago because, I was with him for like 5 years, and I've been with David for like 18, so I'd have to go listen to it or have him sing it to me again. But if he sings it to me, his wife might find it weird. I don't want to create any suspicion now, do I? It has, Lex. It truly has. The formula. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, apparently, yeah, that is horrible. If the formula shortage, no, that's really, really bad because that's for children. That's not good. We can live without Pepsi, but children, that's not good. Oh, COVID messed up everything. It is absolutely horrible. We hire people who are like 15 years old to work. They're paid an amazing amount of money, and yet they're like kings and queens. They don't really show on up, and they pretty much do anything. It's a crazy world out there. Seriously, if you own a business, it is not easy. It's difficult. There's no deliveries. It's difficult, guys. It is. No. We don't need a mask. No, we don't. Indoor mask mandates are back, Lilith? Seriously? No way. And your family didn't have formulas for the babies. That is so sad. Why is it back, Lilith? Seriously? Is COVID or is it something else? Is it because of COVID? Because now, all I'm hearing now is about people talking about monkeypox. That's what they're talking about now. Yeah, I did too, Lilith. Not Lilith, Lex. I breastfed all my kids, so it was not a problem. But I know that some people can't and some people don't want to, so it's really necessary. Let me go see over here. High Priestess, a general for the following 2 weeks. I'm going to say over here into the following 2 weeks that, no, that is kind of crazy. Seriously, the masks are back. Oh, okay. I'm getting a lot of adventure. I'm getting some beginnings, some creations. But at the same time, I feel my beautiful High Priestess. I feel like we are a little bit unprepared for something that is coming your way. You're afraid to start something new is what it is. You're a little bit afraid. You're trying to find your direction. And as you're trying to find your direction, I feel like finances could be a little bit of a problem also. Maybe there's a loss of investment, or you're afraid of a certain financial failure or lesson of abundance. There's something over here that has to do with money that's a little bit more onto the downside that we're wondering, how we could remedy to this, or you're a little bit afraid about maybe the future financially speaking. I'm going to say over here that you're going to be a little bit unprepared for something that seems to be coming on by. You're going to find that you have a little bit of a lack of direction, but it's going to be really, really important for you whenever this does come to take that adventure, to take that step on in, to create, to come on in with fresh ideas, with a lot of energy. And you need to believe that you just have that most limitless potential that is there for you. Ultimately, what I'm trying to say is that new ideas are coming on in. I feel like new prosperity, new options could be coming on in for you in order to get more abundance, or in order to avoid over here, what could be happening financially speaking. Love-wise or heart-wise, I'm going to say there is somebody over here that is either walking away or who might end up walking away. I feel like there's maybe some disagreements. If you're interested in somebody, I'm going to say nothing is really moving on forward. If you are interested in somebody, this is what I'm seeing. Not really much, sweetie. So love, I'm going to say you're onto the pause. Nothing is really coming on in, but I do want you to be careful for kind of being out into the cold, or some type of conflicts. If you have a conflict or an agreement with somebody, and the agreement does not have to be, or the disagreement actually does not have to be with heart. It could be within work. It could be with family. So this is what I'm seeing. A little bit of a disagreement. Other than that, you have to be, adventurous. You have to be ready to take those reins, to just move on forward, to start something new. And if you're able to do that, and you're feeling brave and courageous, you're going to be able to avert whatever is happening over here that seems to have a little bit of a financial loss. Hello, Regina. Nice to see you. Yeah, it does, doesn't it? But I don't know. Did you guys not get vaccinated for that when you were kids? I know a lot of people aren't vaccinating anymore, which is where a lot of this problem is coming on in. But I'm sure I was vaccinated for monkeypox when I was a child. All right, let's go see. I know, Loth. It looks really scary. Like, it looks painful. Oh, Lex. Followed out by Julie and BG. Lex, CJ's next actions towards this connection. Nine of Swords. Also getting over here our Temperance. There's not much action, sweetie. I feel as though during the week when I'm going to be gone on vacation, he is going to pop on up maybe on Wednesday or Thursday. He's going to kind of act like things are okay. We want to be close to you. We want to be happy. We're not going to talk about anything bad. It's what I'm seeing. It's the next actions. The energy for him getting his stuff together, right? Is that happening? Has anything changed? Let's go see. I'm going to say no, sweetie. No, I don't really feel like anything has changed. We're always a little bit into that same problem of what do I choose? Who do I choose? Well, how do I move on forward? We're always into this. So I don't feel like nothing has really changed onto that. You're getting irritated, right? Still nothing. What does he think? Sexually speaking, honestly, sometimes he thinks that you're out, that you are going to see other people, which is why he does get jealous and he does wonder. And sometimes he does kind of throw that out into a conversation, wondering, you know, who your boyfriend is or who it is that you're going to meet up, and so on, so on, so on. So I don't feel like at this point that this is really something that is bothersome for him. The problem being over here, Lexi, is that I don't feel like he necessarily needs that in order to be happy and to be with you. So he's not really afraid about what you're thinking about that. He does figure that you're able to, you know, to please yourself, let me put it that way. But he is sometimes afraid that you could be going off with somebody else. It does happen. And in those moments, I do feel like he does have a lot of frustration, a lot of sadness that kind of comes on in. And he really gets quite irritated with it. And does he have any fake social media pages? Let's go see. Seriously, Juanson, you're so good. You're so adorable. I thank you so very much. I'm going to go and check that out. It's a Pavarotti, isn't it? Nessun Dorma. I'm going to check that out. You're so sweet. All right. I love it. Thank you, Juanson. Hello, Yvonne. Thank you. Okay, so let's go and find out. I know, Lex. I'm ultimately, hold on over here just one moment. Let me just go back over here. Just one moment. Let's go there. And here. All right. So does he have any Facebook, any Instagram, any type of social media that he is watching you on, kind of into a sneaky kind of way? I don't really feel so. I feel like the most sneakiness that he is getting is actual sneakiness coming from his sister. I feel like his sister is the sneakiness that is coming on forward. Let's go and see Julie. How would this coming week go between Emma and you? Anything that you need to watch out for? Let's go and find that out. So we are with our dear friend Julie. First question, and then I'm moving over to BG and Yvonne. All right, so I'm going to say over here, I do want you to be a little bit careful because yes, things are getting better. Things are moving on forward, but we still do have a little bit of that anxiety, okay? I know, Julie, you're so sweet. If I could take my tarot cards onto the beach with you guys, I definitely would, but I know I don't have a connection there. I know, sweetie. I'm going to say over here that we are still going to have a little bit of anxiety. So I need you to take things slowly this week, Julie. I need you to really go one step at a time. We want to be there, but we're still afraid of change. We want a lot of good things. We want to be with you, but we want to take it one step at a time. So this week, continue going as you are, slowly but surely, and everything is going to be perfect. I feel as though we're getting more perceptive. We're getting more of a strong will. And I feel like we are definitely going to be completely honest with you. Now, I'm going to take out some more cards and go and get a little bit more information on how this week is going to go. Here we go. Yeah, we're all going into withdrawal, right? Yes, it is. It is for a good cause. Yes. It is. I need to go and see fishes. I need to go and swim with the turtles is what I need to do. I need to go and dance salsa with my kids. All right, so yeah, you need to let him take the lead, but you need to let him know at the same time that you are there, but everything is okay. You know, you're always there. You're never very far away. Just no pressure. Other than that, I do feel as though there could be some beautiful beginnings. I do feel like we are going to be reaching out towards you. You are going to be feeling a little bit sad sometimes, though. There's no doubt about it. A little bit sad because you would like him to reach out a little bit more. Sad might not be the right word. I'm going to use disappointed. You might be feeling a little bit disappointed because you would like a little bit more. And I don't feel like it's always possible. I feel like this week is actually a big week for him in work. So career-wise, we're busy, we're working a lot, there's a lot going on. So we do have some pressure, we do have some stress over there. We're going to try to reach out to you. We want you to know that we do want to be with you. But as I said, it's slowly but surely. I feel like you're both manifesting for the exact same thing. So ultimately, I feel like it is going to be a good week, and it is going to end onto a beautiful note of manifestations of that beautiful union, of that love together. So ultimately, it's really good here, sweetie. Thank you, Lilith. I hope we're going to have some sunshine. I do. And you say over here, should you text M later tonight again? No, don't. If you already text once, don't text again. Only once, sweetie. Once. Sometimes you can go 2 times into a day, but not 2 times or 3 times every single day. It's too much pressure. He knows that you want it a little bit too much. He's going to become a little bit scared. But let me go and validate for you, okay? A little bit of space, not much. Let's go see. Here we go. And voila. Yes, go for it, Lex. So, should you text later to tonight? Should you do that? No, don't do it. See? Our Knight of Pentacles, the Tower. Too much going on too soon. So, no. You've been talking all day and he suddenly stopped, right? That's it. Yeah, he's had enough. Yeah. So for tonight, this is what he's got. You know, this is what he had to give you for today. It was great. You're talking so much more than you were. So today, it's a no. I say tomorrow, wait for him to write to you. And if he doesn't, well, that's okay. You write to him the following day. Write to him, you know, wishing you a beautiful day, or around dinner time, write to him, how's your day going? I hope your week is not too chaotic. You know, just thinking of you. That's it. And you say you're texting all day. Yeah, there you go. Should you wait to follow up? Definitely. So, Julie, what you must do, if he does not write to you tomorrow, he is, sweetie. If he is not writing to you tomorrow, you need to write to him the following day, somewhere maybe around lunchtime or dinner time, just to say, I hope you're doing good. I hope you're not too overworked, you know. And that's it. Just kind of leave it like that. He's going to write back to you. The next day, you can talk again. Then leave another day. Don't do 3 days into a row unless he is the one who is writing to you. Kind of complicated, isn't it? Yeah. I feel like we need to text each other when we should text, Julie. Love is complex, and really, it's really about not reaching out every single day into this type of situation. Once in a while, and knowing that the contact is there and that we care, but letting him lead. This is what you need. Let me know if there's anything else I can do for you, Julie. Thank you, Lex. Let's go and see. You like the schedule, right? Okay, so Julie, this is what we're going to do, okay? If he writes to you, the rule is if he writes, you write back. Now, if he does not write, you let 24 hours go, and then you write. That is the main rule. Follow that rule for the week, and let me know how that goes. It should be good. Please do, Julie. Please do, sweetie. You can even do it by Gmail if you want. When I get back home on the 13th, I will be reading. I will be checking it out. Let's go and see our dear friend BG. Yes, sweetie. How is S feeling about you and this new connection? Ooh, let's go see. So that's your recipe, Julie. And you will make the perfect relationship with that. All right. Thank you, Julie. You're so adorable. Oh, thank you, Lilith. Yes, follow the rules. Please do so. Yes. Thank you, Julie. I'll be so excited to see you guys when I get back. Julie, please, if you feel like it, send me a message anytime during the week. Let me know how things are going, okay? I will read when I get back, though, because as I said, I don't have connection. BG, how is S feeling about you on this new connection? All right, so let's go and find it out. We're actually seeing a lot of different possibilities in here. A lot of things could happen, but we're kind of stressed. I kind of feel like we're making some illusions, some thoughts into our mind here, BG. And it is stemming, thank you, Julie. It is coming over here from fear. I'm going to say this connection, we feel like everything can be possible, but at the same time, we're a little bit afraid because there's so many different possibilities. There's so much that we want. There's so much that we want to move on forward with, that we're kind of afraid, because ultimately we're afraid of heartache. We're afraid of being, turned down or being kind of left onto the side. But ultimately, I feel like we're happy. I feel that there is a lot that we can give into this relationship, and we feel like this relationship can go quite some ways. So I'm going to say, I feel like this new connection, you and this, I feel like it's good. I feel like it's quite positive, BG. I'm liking. It is about moving on forward with great and beautiful possibilities. Beautiful Yvonne, how have you been, sweetie? A general love, finance, advice from spirit angels for the three. Will you have any problems fixing with your driver's license? Well, let's go and see your driver's license to begin with, so I don't forget that question. And then I'm moving over to Lex and Juanson. So let's go and see. Are you going to be having any problems fixing with your driver's license? No, I don't believe that you are, sweetie. So as for the driver's license, I feel like you're good for gold, sweetie. No problem there. Let's go and see what's going on. Thank you, BG. Have yourself a beautiful week, sweetie. Love, finances, advice from spirit and angel. We're going to start off with a general. We're going to go on see some angel messages after. So I'm getting over here that you're going to have to stand your ground. There's something that you're wondering about, that you're kind of trying to balance things out. I feel as though it is financial. There's something that we kind of have to work on over here. There is a new idea that is coming towards you, and I feel like somebody from the past is finally completely into the past. There is some type of an ending that seems to be coming your way also. I'm going to say, ultimately, I feel like within the following 3 months, you need to stand your ground for your values, for your ideas, for your thoughts. Financially speaking, there seems to be 2 different opportunities that are going to be offered to you. I feel like you might have to choose one in this. Love-wise, there could be somebody from the past who seems to be coming back in. You're not going to accept them, but I feel like they want to come back towards you. And I feel like it's going to be ultimately very important for you to balance things out. Don't get exhausted. Don't get too tired, and make sure that everything is somewhat well balanced off. I don't know why. I want to say another word, and it's just not really coming on out tonight. Let me go see what the angels have to say to you, sweetie. So, you need to utilize your innate gifts and creativity bestowed to you from the divine. You need to manifest your heart's desires through what your soul wishes to speak into the world. You need to be the creative being that you were truly meant to be. And this is also a message to track all of your expenses during this time. Keep a budget and record any reoccurring and anything that is really just coming on up that's a little bit into a cycle. Your angels want you to know that this is going to ensure solid foundations that are being built for you and your family. And don't get stuck into the same cycles and lessons that you have already learned. That is in regard to that ex. Leave the past behind and don't dig it up again. Embrace the new routine that is going to bring new lessons for you to learn. Because changes are absolutely inevitable and they are natural. It could definitely be, sweetie. I kind of feel like he wants to come on back, but you're not going to be taking him, Yvonne. So he's definitely coming on by, sweetie. Let's go on see. Lexi. CJ found some lighters with yours and what did he think of them when he saw them? Oh, okay, let me go see. Let's go over here. So what did he think of them when he saw them? And you had them hidden from a very long time, right? Okay, so let's go see. You know what? I feel like he was ultimately really, really happy. I know that you were kind of embarrassed, but I'm seeing our Nine of Cups over here. I don't really feel like we really want to talk about it too much because we didn't want to make you feel kind of embarrassed about the whole thing. And we did feel that there was a little tension that was there. But ultimately, I feel as though he was really, really happy and kind of feel like he wanted to just kind of keep them. And what does the sister tell him that you tell? And let's go see. Your other question is, what did he think that she posted me on her Facebook last night? Does it bother him? Okay, so let's go see. What does his sister tell him that you tell her? Ultimately, about your anxiety, about the stress, about the relationship, about what he is going through, about the decisions that need to be made, and ultimately about the future that you guys have. Nothing much more. I don't feel like I don't feel like she's talking about work. She's not really talking. It is ultimately about you and him and where this relationship is going, because it's also, you know, often going kind of into cycles and you're wondering where this is going. And this is what she is relaying to him. And what did he think? Yes, because she posted that. Now, does this bother him? I honestly do not feel like it does bother him whatsoever, because ultimately it is entirely up to her to have the friends that she does want and desire to have. But at the same time, he does get a lot of information from her. So it is all good. I don't see any problems whatsoever. It doesn't bother him at all. He just kind of feels as though he has a little bit of an insider, if you will. And she's not doing it onto that purpose. She's not. But she does talk a lot. She is easy to talk. And if you do ask her the question, well, she will answer you. So ultimately, she is able to feed him the answers that he asks that she already knows the answer to. Exactly. Thank you so very much, Yvonne. Thank you, sweetie. I appreciate it, beautiful. Take care of yourself, sweetie. Let's go and finish this up over here for this week with Juanson. All right. We're going to start this off over here. Hold on. With this deck. In a way, Lex, but you know, she can have some doubts, but she's not quite sure about the whole thing. So Juanson, here we go. Work-wise, I am getting that we are moving on forward. We're getting a lot of beautiful ideas. We don't have to stand our ground for absolutely anything. I feel like people absolutely love you. May it be that they are listening to your beautiful voice, or may it even be at work. I do feel like there is going to be a lot of happiness, a lot of good things that are coming towards you. So I'm going to say altogether this week, I feel like it's going to be a good week for you. I do see a lot of happiness into this. Let's go on see in love what is popping on up. All right, let's go see in love, and then we're going to go and see about your question also, if Elizabeth was into your past life. Elizabeth is still looking, I'm sorry, over here with, we're still looking at all the beautiful possibilities, everything that could come upon for us. So a lot of hope, a lot of desire, a lot of possibilities, but we're still sticking, you know, to ourselves. We're not coming out of our shell yet, ultimately, because we're not ready. We're not ready to release that love towards you, those sentiments and wanting to be with you. So ultimately, I still feel like we are on pause. But this is her energy that I am clearly seeing over here of great interest. Now, you are wondering, does she have any spiritual gifts, and was she into your past life? Let's go see. I'm going to use this deck over here. Let's go see if she was into your past life. Okay, was she into your past life? I'm going to say no. I do not believe that she was. So I know for the past life, she is brand new into your soul's path over here. Now, does she have any spiritual gifts? I'm going to say ultimately, I do believe that she is in great contact with herself. I do believe that she does meditate. She does try to manifest what she desires into her life. I feel as though she knows about, you know, the chakras and all of that. I do feel like they are very important for her. I do feel like she does try to keep them quite aligned. I feel that she is able to sense energies, but she's not able to contact them. She would be able to do so. She would be able to speak with spirit if she worked onto it a little bit more. So she does have that capability to speak with spirit, to speak with entities that are around, but she has not developed it and has not necessarily had that want to develop it. Whenever she does manifest, she manifests for something that she would like to have into her life, but not necessarily contacting any spirits that might be around her. Let's go on to the soulmate card. So I need you over here, Juanson. I'm going to take out a WTF also. Oh, look at that. We are thinking about second chances. I am liking second chances. Oh, I know you're patient. I know you are, sweetie. So it is, isn't it? Let's go now. I need you to close your eyes, Juanson. I need you to think about your soulmate. I want you to feel your heart being filled with soft pink light. And allow these words to resonate within your heart center. Love and respect your loved one's opinions, but remain grounded in your own truth. You are both wise and you are both beautiful souls, and everyone has a piece of the truth. That is your soulmate message. Let's go and find out. Hold on. Let's go and do an angel message. Oh, definitely. You guys could have some really nice conversations. Now, I'm getting this is a sign to pursue your life's purpose. If you don't know your purpose, sit and meditate for clarity. Karmic rewards will be bestowed to you for your very good deeds. Oh, thank you, Ramadan. I appreciate it, sweetie. And 1239. This is a sign that both your angels and ascended masters are with you now. They are here to help guide and direct you to further develop your natural born skills and your life purpose. And let's take out one card that is just going to give you an overall energy. One card, one message. What is coming on out? All right, it's about you using your skill, your collaboration. This is about working together. And by working together, you are going to build together. So cooperation is going to be really, really important for you, Watson, this week. Yes, collaboration, skills, talent, working towards that. That being said, my beautiful souls, we are going to conclude this reading tonight. I thank every single one of you guys for coming on in. Thank you, Ramadana. Also, my beautiful. So much love sent out to you guys. I am going to miss every single one of you. And stay safe. A lot of abundance. I'll be thinking about you guys every single day. I promise. And I'll see you guys back onto the 14th. Love you guys. See you next week.